safe. The only time I'm safe is when I'm dangerous. Posted in the 30 with this 30, trying to leave with brainless. We still in the jets, exactly where them boys say we ain't hanging. Put cheese on my head, I come collect that shit, you think I'm playing. Trouble hop out bustin' at it, brother miss you know I'm hitting. We got O's and Bo's in here and we got wood cook in the kitchen. If I say go get them, they go get them. Young boy fingers itching, fingers squeezing on the trigger. They heard all them glitches. Money man, I run it up. If I fall off, I'm poking shit. Told that bitch quit asking questions. I hate all that notice shit. We send shots the whole year round, no ring around the road and shit. My little bro, he makes it vanish. He with hocus pocus shit. Chopper bust, they hit the ground. It's too many sticks around. We known to get greasy, pussy. Don't you have your bitch around? Switch up on this bitch. I catch him deep, get a whole click around. Put us in the midst of shit that we ain't do. We spinning now. Bitch keep trying to tell me slide. Think she trying to set the pick. Other hoes been tripping, texting my bitch on that messy shit. Left a bro out there with his brains out. Yeah, that's that messy shit. Bought another Glock. Let's catch a op so I can test the bitch.
Well, hello, gang. How y'all doing this evening? Shout out to the motherfucking gang. Hello and good evening, everyone. Hold on just one moment. Let me get my stuff together. I just come in the house. We're going to crack a live off. So I'm going to pull up with y'all. Just 1 second, y'all. What is good? My bad. We got here 3 people, 5 people already. All right, cool, man. What's good, everybody? Hello and good evening. Welcome to Aggressive Defiance TV, y'all. Welcome. Let's go ahead and get into this, man. Tory Lanez. So Tory Lanez got some new evidence coming up. And I know everybody's watched the same evidence, gone over the same things. What's up, dog? What's up, Cuddy? Salute. Y'all already know, man. I know you two have been watching what's been going on with Tory Lanez. I don't know if the man's going to come home or not, bro. I really don't. I've been getting, like, different aspects of it, man. Salute, man. Salute. Wake the fuck up in this bitch, y'all. It's Monday. Wake up. Randy, you over crying? Shut up. We don't care. Anyway, man, I don't know if the motherfucker, I don't know if Tory's going to come home. I like to watch, when I watch one aspect of one thing, I like to watch a different aspect of it. So let's say I'm following politics, right? And I'm paying attention to what a right-winger's saying. I know for a fact I'm not going to get the full story or the full gist of anything, or I'm not going to learn a damn thing unless I go to the left and look and see what they're saying. And then not even the fact of listening to the left or listening to the right or listening to this person or listening to that person, you make your own assumption. That's what being a man and being an adult and being a grown person's about, is listening to this story, and then making your own assumptions. So what I've done for you today is I've got a few different sides of it. Well, I've got one at least that I'm going to play. And it's a different side. It's not totally left, like, oh, Tory's not coming home, blah, 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 blah. Because Abba and Preach definitely think that Tory might stand a chance on coming home. What's up, Wookie? Salute to the motherfucking chat! Salute to the chat! Wrong button. There it goes. All right, man. So I'm going to play this, and I'm probably going to interrupt. I'm probably going to fucking talk shit. I'm probably going to talk in between it, and I want y'all's opinions as well, bro. I could drop this link for y'all in the chat if you want to come up as well. Let's see here. Let me pull this video up. I just don't like taking one side of this, one side of things. Because we all know what happens when we listen to one side of the story. We become jaded. It starts to be like a group think thing, cultish almost, if you will. It's almost cultish. All right. Damn it. Plus, I'm trying to burn time so I can fire up this hoot. I'm trying to fire up this hoot, y'all. Okay. Share this motherfucker, man.
Tory Lanez.
Apparently, some new evidence has come out, and people think that Tory Lanez should be freed. Now, listen, I did the Diddy stuff last night.
You did the Diddy stuff?
Take that. Baby, tell me if you like it. All right. Research.
Hey, yo!
Research for the project. With this one here, I decided to take a look at the evidence. So I stayed up all night just reading up on everything. So they have a website. It's called 36 something. It's what Tory Lanez
36 hours.
released. Tory Lanez charged.
Let's go over here. I'm going to pull up this website as well for y'all. So y'all can get a glimpse of what that website contains. Yep. So the website for Tory Lanez, they brought it up. What's up, Rocksteady? Hello, young lady. How are you doing this evening? Salute to the chat. All right, y'all. This is what we're going to do. We're going to take a look at what the 36 hours later website contains. And this is the website for Tory Lanez. When you put in 36hourslater.com, this is exactly what comes up. There is no web pages for you to click through. When you put in 36hourslater.com, this is exactly what you're going to get. It takes you right to the site. So we know there is no bullshit involved. Okay, for best viewing results, please turn your phone and refresh the page if you're on a mobile. All right, man. So they got all these fact checks, man. It's a fact check list. We can go through all this once this video is over with, but I just wanted to show you guys what this contained. It's quite a big webpage too. Quite a big one. So we've got screen recordings, we've got copies of videos, and this puts it in a timeline. That's pretty cool. I gotta say, man, wow. Holy moly, y'all. Holy moly. Oh, wow. That's pretty deep, bro. That's a deep website, bro. Y'all see how much I've scrolled? So they're laying out Tory's defense on a website so that you can go and see what they're laying out in an orderly fashion. I think that's the best thing to do nowadays when you're talking in like internet language, I guess, because a lot of people just get different starts or different times when they start reading a story, or they'll like pick up on something where you didn't see anything before, right? So you don't know much about it, but you're listening, right? Thank you. Like a professor? Shit, I wish. I was making professor money, Rock. I'll take it though, baby. I'll take it. But like, that's the thing with laying things out in like what people will see. Okay, this already happened. Here's what we've already talked about. Okay, this is going to happen. Here's what we're going to talk about. That's what it is. So let's just do that, man. Let's go back to what Abba and Preacher doing, and then we'll go check out that website and see what it's saying.
Charged with 3 crimes. I think one of them involves a weapons charge, discharging a weapon.
Time we got.
Essentially, he was accused accused of firing a weapon and hit Megan in the foot. Megan Thee Stallion, who's a famous artist. They pressed charges, sent him to jail. There's a lot of controversy involved because some people believe that Tory's innocent. He's being railroaded for a variety of reasons. But regardless, he was convicted. He's got 10 years in prison to do. At this point, Tory Lanez has already filed a few appeals. Every one of them has been rejected. Now they come out with this website just last week. Everyone's covering it because they feel like this evidence may exonerate him or at the very least merit a new trial. Guys, this is going to be a bit boring. The reason why is they're counting on you guys.
I don't know if it merits a new trial or not. I don't know what it takes to get a whole new trial. I'm not sure. I don't know if they can even do that, really. You would have to have a lot of new evidence to have a whole new trial. Can it be winnable in appeal? Oh, yeah.
No, I'm just be honest. They're counting on you guys to not look into the details, and they're counting on you guys to never pay attention or to do any research.
Oh, yeah.
Actually, I'll put a link in the description below. If you want, there's a website that actually compiled every single exhibit from the trial. We'll go through.
All right, so let's take a look at what this website is. Holy moly, bro. That was a hell of a website. www.streetgangs.com. /news /010123. What the fuck? Site can't be reached. Site can't be reached. So that site's down. That's a dead site. So I don't know.
Below. If you want, there's a website that actually compiled every single exhibit from the trial. We'll go through the big claims. Just a couple things I need to get out of the way really early on. For my reading, nothing that's been presented so far is new. Not a thing. Okay. I know people claim it is, bombshell, recordings, all this stuff. Either it's been presented in trial or it's been presented on a
How you doing, girl?
There's 3 things that are being alleged in Tory Lanez's website that I think are key. 1, Megan was never shot by any bullet.
What's up, Mix Phoenix Blaze? How you doing, girl?
Fragments. 2, key evidence has gone missing. And 3, if she was shot, the person who did it was likely Kelsey. Was Megan Thee Stallion shot? That's the big question that a lot of people are asking. Even during the trial in 2022, Tory's defense team never made the claim that she was not shot. All they alleged during that trial was that Kelsey was the shooter, not Tory Lanez. It is.
That's damn good, man. Stay doing amazing. Keep kicking ass.
It's only 3 years later, now that they're releasing this new information to the public, that they're now claiming Megan was not shot. A lot of people believe that she was never shot, and it's for a variety of reasons. But the 3 main things that I've seen so far is that Megan lied, and she said at first that.
So how did that happen to you? Glass? Where?
People were like, whoa.
James S. Salute, bro.
And they saw the body count, like, oh, she's lying. Okay. This part of the evidence, I don't give a shit about. And the reason why is when someone gets shot, I don't care what they claim or what anyone else claims. I want to see medical reports. I want to see where the bullet fragments are. I want to see everything. That's the only thing that matters.
See, this is where I disagree. This is where I have to disagree with him. The statement means a whole lot, sir. Especially when you're dealing with court matters. When you know this is going to be a criminal case, that woman's statement on the scene, everything, that means a whole lot, bub.
Because I could shoot you right now. You could claim you didn't get shot. It doesn't change the fact that you got shot. So the only thing that
yeah, but it doesn't change the fact that she gave the statement. She didn't say she was shot. She said she wasn't shot. She said she didn't get shot. She stepped on glass. And the funny thing is, the police are the people that watched her step on glass. Duh.
Matters to me in
The
this
police
case
watched her
is
step
their
on- watched
medical
her step
report. So
on
I
glass,
decided to take
bro.
a look, and Tory's team did cover this. I look into this, and what do I find? 3 surgeons performed surgery on both her feet and removed 3 bullet fragments. One of them ended up testifying in the court case and then provided paperwork so that everyone could see what had happened and what had been recovered. So I see this, I'm like, okay, this looks like an open and shut case. Not for Tory's team. They put up this graph, and I'm going to show you guys. I'm not even going to tell you what they said. You're going to just read it. They have this slide here with the image of 3 different doctors, and this is what they say. They go, despite these conflicting reports, 24, 25, 26, none of these doctors were called to testify to court. What's going on? So the first doctor described injuries on Megan Thee Stallion as lacerations from broken glass. There is no mention of gunshot wounds, fragments, or ballistic trauma. He also described Megan as pleasant in no acute distress. You can't really see the medical report, okay? Because I don't know why, but when you go on the image, it's too small. So they don't let you actually see it. If you zoom far enough, you can actually read it. And this is just the ER doctor. So he's the one who first assesses Megan when she comes in. And I think what they're trying to allege with this image is,
Okay, I don't think they're trying to allege anything. So here's the image that we're speaking of. Let's see here. You can't really. Yeah. It zoomed in way too much. It just took it all the way up on me. So here's all of the medical mishaps. Despite these conflicting reports, none of these doctors were called to testify in court. Described the injury as a laceration from broken glass. There is no mention of a gunshot wound. Dr. Little diagnosed bilateral gunshot wounds based on imaging. He removed 3 small fragments under the general anesthesia and called wounds superficial. Dr. Howe described wounds as superficial and cleanly closed. X-ray showed no fractures. Minimal residue shrapnel. So, what does that mean? It could mean a lot of things. Duh. We bring Tory back in. Or this.
is that there's no mention of gunshot wounds, and they think, I guess, that is a smoking gun of some sort, or something to be careful of. What they omit in this is that she was hit by ricochet. And what ricochet does is it impacts the bullet to such a severe degree that when it penetrates, sometimes it can look like lacerations because of its jagged edges. So what may have looked like lacerations to him may have been very well bullet fragments that he just couldn't see. Again, when you come into the ER,
salute, man. Salute.
They're not doing every test off the top. If they think that something's wrong, they send you to a different doctor, which is what happened. Because if you look at the dates, what's the date here?
July 12th, 2020.
Okay, the next doctor saw her when?
July 12th, 2020.
Okay, so now the second doctor comes in. Who is this? Milton Little. He's the orthopedic surgeon. She was shot in the foot. Now the surgeon comes in. What does he say? Diagnosed with bilateral gunshot wounds based on imaging. He removed 3 small fragments under general anesthesia and called the wounds superficial. They put the quotation marks. Yet performed surgery. Claimed
the fragments were bagged and given to police. That's key, man. The fragments were bagged and given to the police. The evidence, this is evidence, y'all, that they bag up and they put in to the wherever they put it, evidence room. Who fucking knows where it goes, you know?
The fragments were bagged and given to police. So the way that they're framing this is that he performed surgery on gunshot wounds that were superficial. So I guess they're trying to say it's kind of odd that he claims these wounds are superficial, but they performed surgery, not realizing it's not abnormal for doctors to perform surgery on superficial wounds. Sometimes they need closing, sometimes they need specific treatment.
Yeah, a surgery is defined as closing a wound. Like getting stitches is considered an operation. Like anytime they penetrate your body, they're going to call it an operation, bro. I don't know why, but I'm not a doctor. Maybe some of these doctors and nurses that have degrees and stuff, you know, that
Especially if
spend
there's
all their
things that they
time
need
on
to go
YouTube, they
surgically
can tell you.
remove, they'll still perform a small surgery, which is what they did for Megan. Then we have the third doctor, Anna Howell. When did she see the patient?
July 13, 2020.
Which is the day after. Now, what she says, she described the wounds as superficial and cleanly closed. X-rays showed no fractures, minimal residual shrapnel. Dr. Howell treated for cellulitis, which is an infection, discharged without many.
All right, here's my thoughts. What do y'all think? Do y'all think that there's enough, like, new evidence to get Tory out? I know what I think.
So they look at these 3 reports and essentially they say, look at these guys. This is suspicious, isn't it? You got 3 doctors who saw her. Most of them don't mention any kind of ballistic wounds. It's inconsistent and they didn't testify.
No, it's not. It's not.
Go ahead.
It's not. That's not how nothing this works. Like you said, the first one saw it. Is be like, well, what I see on the surface is that. That's no test, no echo, no x-rays, no nothing. Just based on what you see. You have to understand that doctors, they treat symptoms. He's going to ask the person, what happened? Oh, it's glass. He's going to look at the foot and be like, okay, well, there.
Doesn't even look like a gunshot wound, man. It don't. What's up, Rinsky? How are you? It don't even look like a gunshot wound, man. I mean, it does if it's a ricochet wound. I mean, she could have been hit with a ricochet. She very well could have. I mean, but that doesn't look like a clean hit. I mean, it really don't. A clean bullet wound would tear her feet apart, bro. A clean bullet enters that foot, it's going to be wrecked. Bones and all, bro. That's just one thing. And you know they were close together. I'm hanging in there, Ren. I'm hanging. You know they were close to one another when they shot. They weren't fucking 150 yards away from each other. So, like, this just isn't consistent of somebody getting blasted in the foot, man.
There is lacerations, so they're telling me they stepped on glass. It's glass. Next doctor, x-rays. Ooh, what is that? No, you have some glass in there. Well, it's not glass because we would see through it. It's more opaque. It's weird. Let me just go. We're going to have to operate to remove that because we don't want any more lacerations on the muscle tissues or nerves or anything like that. Open up. Boom. It's not glass. It's shrapnel. Dude's going to be like, I removed some fragments. Bop, bop, bop. Close it up. This and that. The next day, another doctor's going to come to be able to do like a follow-up on what happened on the surgery. I've been in the hospital too much.
When I saw this, I was really confused because you can tell by the way they're framing the whole image that they're trying to allude to some kind of medical malpractice. Turns out they got exhibits from the court case that you can see. Okay, tell me what this is.
This is a foot. With
Megan's foot.
Fragment in it.
So this is the next page. Okay, they go for
what fragment? And where are the fragments?
Forensic red flags and medical doubt. I'm watching how they're framing the page. And they go, key medical findings. They go, radiology report. No radiopack foreign bodies. No bullet fragments clearly visible on X-ray 27. And then they put this little excerpt of a text of imaging. So I get confused when I read this, right? Because I'm like, well, which X-ray are they talking about? Is this the X-ray that was done after surgery or before? If you don't know what radiopack means, it means metal stuff. It shows up on an X-ray. So they're trying to claim there was nothing on the X-ray that looks like bullet fragments. So I'm confused because I can see the X-ray of her foot. It's clear that she's got bullet fragments. So which X-ray are they referencing? They don't make it clear. Why do I think they're doing this? I think they're referencing the X-ray that happened the next day where the bullet fragments were removed. Because if you look at that one, that X-ray is not going to show because they already did surgery. It's gone. Much of evidence was never.
So what they're doing is they're playing the, what they call it, devil's advocate. They're blasting back against this website here that we see. If y'all don't know what website I'm talking about the 36 hours later website.
Never presented at trial. Tory Lanez's original trial counsel joined the case late, limiting the defense's ability to investigate these medical inconsistencies. What they're essentially alluding to is that Megan was never shot. Cool. How do you explain 3 surgeons doing surgery on her and saying that they removed bullet fragments? Are you saying surgeons making $500,000 a year who spent their whole life in medical school and now this is their full-time career are
What the fuck? Y'all there?
out here lying and conspiring, all 3 of them, okay, against Tory Lanez, that they're faking bullet fragments that they removed from Megan and then handing it to the LAPD. God. Is that your claim?
Oh boy. Savannah, you really gotta stop before I fucking split your wig up here. You up here making dumbass videos just looking for attention, bitch. I'll give you some attention. You're fucking weird. You are super fucking weird. Let me show you how weird you are. You are the weirdest, bro. Just April 28th, I shouldn't have handed Wrench back publicly. For that, I apologize, but I still don't think that was cool of you saying I said to block AP and tried to fuck you. In 1 year, I had one argument in the mod chat. I could read all day long. I just want to know if I can come back into your chat and talk. It's fucking YouTube, goofy. You look stupid, bro. These types of people get on my nerves, bro. Just some old attention ass wannabe fuck.
Because if it is, that's fine.
Keep making videos. Send people over here to me. I don't care.
And these doctors, they put their names on the medical report. You can read it. If a doctor makes this up, as these guys are trying to allege, you have to understand the medical malpractice lawsuit that they could be looking at, the potential jail time, the loss of their license. They're looking at millions and millions of dollars worth of losses. They never brought this up on appeal. Want to know why? Because any judge would laugh this off their fucking docket. If you thought this was medical malpractice, that's a big deal. Bring that evidence in front of a judge. Well, let's look at the next big claim, okay? Was evidence fabricated or disappeared against Tory Lanez? There's a claim that says right here, fragments went missing. So I look into this claim, and essentially what they're alleging is that an LAPD officer in a preliminary hearing said that we don't know where the fragments are. They have the transcripts here. It's a very short excerpt. They don't include everything, but they have it here. You can just see it's 3 lines. They go, now the bullet fragments, which were allegedly removed from Megan's ankle, they can be located, correct? Correct. That's what the detective says. They can't find the bullet fragments. The detective says like he can't locate them. Okay. Did you ask him they can with some time or why it is? I don't see that anywhere. Property officer to say, hey, one of your detectives says you can't find key evidence. Where's that? I'm looking for anything that would serve as follow-up to show me that there's malpractice or there's something suspicious. They don't do anything. If they didn't bring it up at trial, when did they bring it up? They bring it up on appeal. I go find the document, and this is what he says. Therefore, petitioner does not have access to the firearm to conduct his own fingerprint and DNA analysis. Right now, he's petitioning to say like, hey, I deserve a new trial because I can't get access to this firearm or the bullet fragments because the LAPD lost it. That's what he's saying.
Okay, so where were they in trial? Where were they in the trial, though? They weren't even presented in trial. They were lost in trial.
That's what Tory Lanez's team is saying. Likewise, the bullet fragments were not produced as evidence and cannot be located as they were not preserved. So I'm like, whoa, that's huge. And another part of this exact same appeal goes, petitioner cannot file any claim of innocence as he's unable to conduct further testing since the firearm and bullet fragments are missing. Now, this was sent to the Attorney General of California when they went on this appeal. They're saying, yo, there's some malpractice. LAPD is not keeping charge of this stuff. How can I prove my innocence when key evidence has gone missing? The LAPD responds, I, Martin Preciado, do hereby declare as follows. I am a senior property officer at the Los Angeles Department Evidence and Property Management Division. In that capacity, I have received a request from Detective Abehart for property booked in connection with case that relates to Daystar Peterson, which is Tory Lanez. As a result of the request on October 30th, 2024, information management system, that query showed that evidence and property management division has the firearm magazine, and all the bullet casings and all the bullet fragments that were booked under this case number are still in Los Angeles Police Department custody. So the Attorney General responds to the appeal, and he says, petitioner fails to provide reasonable, available documentary evidence to support his factual assertions. His failure to do so is especially troubling because his factual assertion that the firearm, the casing, the bullets, and the fragments are missing is contradicted by what the attached declaration from Martin says, which averts that his query of the computer system for the LAPD shows that the LAPD still has custody of the firearm magazine, as well as the casings.
Okay, so they can say, here's the biggest problem with all this. Here is the biggest problem with all this. You can say you still got it. You can say it's locked away in the evidence room. But where, though? Are you going to present it? Are you going to present this evidence? Because we don't know where it is. Where is the evidence?
The Attorney General's like, get this shit out of my face. They say they still got it. So what are you yapping about?
They said they still got it. What was? Hold on. He said he still got it, bro. I see what they're doing here. They're trying to have fun with this. I get it. But like, if it wasn't presented in trial, how in the fuck do you think they still have it? Didn't before trial, in trial, they said, well, we seem to lost it. We can't present it because we've lost it. The damn evidence has gone somewhere. I don't know how we're going to prove this.
Yeah. 3 years later, now Tory Lanez team is coming out and trying to claim that there's something suspicious that happened with the firearm or with the bullet fragments. But it's weird because during the trial, their own DNA expert was able to test the firearm and exclude Tory Lanez's DNA from the magazine itself.
When you're talking about Tory Lanez's team, who is it? This is not the 20s. That's some people he runs with.
I don't know.
Because it don't look very.
This is what everyone's talking about.
Tory-ish. I understand what you're saying that everybody's talking about. I heard it too. But who is this team that's putting this website together?
I mean, the team is not always attorneys. It could be PR people. It could be bloggers you hire. It could be all kinds of people. That's one thing. Right?
Gotcha.
I think the last question is, if you guys believe that Megan was shot, and then if you do believe that the evidence shows that there was a shooting in place, to whom does the evidence point to as the shooter? And this is where I think the Tory Lanez defense is probably its strongest. Is Megan Thee Stallion a credible witness? No. Is she a credible victim? No. Is Kelsey Harris, who's the other person involved in this trio, credible? No. Problem is, Tory Lanez also lied. At some points, he claimed that Kelsey Harris, had never shot Megan. On trial, his lawyer said Kelsey Harris is the only person who could have shot Megan. Someone said people saying Kelsey shot her. Tory Lanez replies, that's not true. Best believe this exhibit showed up in court. That's crazy.
There's an exhibit of Tory Lanez saying that that's not true.
Crime, stay off your phone, stay off social media. All of these people are liars. So then you have to look at all the evidence around it and say, what does the circumstantial evidence point to? I went through all the witness testimony. I went through the stuff that Tory Lanez's team posted. I went through whatever Megan posted. And then I went through.
Can I say something real quick? Shout out to the real women that are on this channel. Shout out to the real women. The ladies that are just real fucking women. Period. The ones that stand above the rest. The ones that don't have to be a follower. The ones that think on their own. Shout out to y'all. I gotta say that, boy, because I've ran into some fuck bitches on this motherfucker, bro. Just a couple. But let me tell you, boy, they get butt hurt. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Don't make me expose you, Savannah. Or Georgia Peach. I will expose the fuck out of you. You look stupid making videos about me. You know what you look? You look like a woman that's hurt that she never got a chance. A woman that's hurt because you came up here running your fucking mouth and you forgot that you was in my Instagram running your fucking mouth. Oh, you hurt? You're making videos like you are, calling me jealous while you make a post calling someone jealous makes you look like you're fucking jealous. Like common sense, bro. Common sense. Then you make up a fucking video saying, oh, look at AD orgasms. What? Did you think when I made that sound, the first thing you thought of was me orgasming? You do got it bad. You do got it bad. Come in my fucking Instagram IG talking about you fell for me. Get the fuck out of here. Bitch, you got the side eye. You know it.
The court documents based on all the
Fuck
testimony
when did
provided
I
by the
ever in my fucking entire life act like I even liked the girl in that way. Talking about she catching feelings for a YouTuber she ain't never met. She ain't never even fucking spoke to on the telephone. Fuck out of here,
defense
weirdo.
and the prosecution.
I'm
Only
like,
two
baby,
people
bitch,
could have
you
been near
anyway,
the
you
gun
weird-ass
or
bitch.
could have been the potential
You're fucking
shooters.
special.
Even the new statements made by some of the witnesses that Tory has put forth post-trial,
Now what?
even
Now
they
what?
assert
Make
that
a
only
video
two
about
people
that.
were near the gun when they were going off.
Open on the
And
goddamn
two people
internet.
are
I ain't
Tory
arguing
Lanez
with you. You're a
and
lady, right?
Chelsea Harris.
Your
This is
fucking
not my
husband up
opinion.
here.
This is what they're all saying, including the evidence, right? Because if you look, GSR, those two are the only ones who have
And these
it.
people
That
on
means
the internet, bro. I've been watching these fucking idiots for the last week, right? I've been watching everybody. Don't think OAD ain't. I be peeping it out. What y'all think? Y'all just been up here acting like stupid fucking idiots and AD hasn't been watching you? You fucking retarded? Y'all look like fucking dummies, man. Y'all do. You do. I hate to say it, but you do.
GSR is, I think, gunshot residue.
Yeah.
Idiots.
It's short range. You have to be fairly
Y'all
close
look like
to
y'all
the
fucking
firearm to
running
be
to
able
each
to say
place you
that was on
can
you.
and
A
going
lot
to
of
this
Tory
person,
Lanez's
going to
new
that
buzz is
person,
coming
and
around
this
the fact
person
that
now,
he's bringing his security
now.
guard, who was the
What are y'all
driver, the fourth
fucking
person involved in this
weird,
altercation,
bro?
as a
Like, you're
potential
the
witness going forward.
weirdest.
And in his testimony, he says,
Ain't
I
saying
saw
some of you motherfuckers.
Tory
I'll
Lanez
say it too. I don't give a fuck.
tussling with Chelsea Harris for the firearm. So even this new person that they've put forth for this case is also putting him beside the firearm. So let's just establish all the facts in regards to who's actually by the gun based off what everyone's saying. Then we look at the rest of the
I don't care.
testimony and then we try to see who it points to.
I don't care. I don't care. Stay hurt then. I don't care.
So let's start with the witness
Good.
testimony from someone who has
Larry.
nothing to do with either party, and the supposed bombshell witness Tory Lanez's team is now talking about a lot. His name is Sean Kelly. There's a recording that the team plays. I'm going to play the recording as they have it. All right, and here we go. This is a testimony. He witnessed the shooting between Megan, Kelsey, and Tory, and this is what he said right after the shooting happened. Okay.
I know, right?
Then the gun.
Shit's weird, bro.
The girl shoots. So she.
Parasocial, man.
The driver's daughter.
Exactly what these parasocial relationships on the internet is getting wild, bro. It is. These people are getting wild, man. Y'all with these parasocial ass relationships, y'all gotta quit, bro. It's very weird. In case you don't know what a parasocial relationship is a one-sided connection where one person feels a sense of an emotional connection with someone they don't even actually know personally. Yeah, very parasocial, bro. You got a boo-boo, bro? You got a boo-boo? you need somebody to come help you with a Band-Aid? That's what some of these motherfuckers on the internet be, bro. Like parasocial as fuck, man. Like,
so you see the girl doing the shooting?
what?
I see it what appears.
Now, I'm not saying, let me just stop this bullshit real quick. I'm not saying I wouldn't hook up with a woman from the internet, right? But you definitely ain't gonna get me. But telling me you fell in love and you got feelings for me, man. She is too easy, bro. Way too easy. Making videos about me. Bitch, you weird as fuck. Way too easy. I got a whole fucking... You should see these fucking DMs from this woman, bro. Every other day telling me about somebody in my chat. Every other day talking about the fucking people trying to have beef. Every other fucking day, bro, she had a problem. Every other day this woman had a fucking problem with somebody. Or something. And I didn't care. Oh, man.
Seems to be the girl.
That's why I read of her, bro. Come on, man. I ain't got time for that shit.
But it was dark.
Hey,
I'm the
I feel you.
So,
I totally feel you, bro. I totally feel you.
but Then the guy gets out again from the back.
Okay. Cuts right there. So we don't know what the fuck he says afterwards, but apparently this is
People
the
are
report
too
that says,
easy,
see,
man.
the witness says that
You guys make
Kelsey
mockeries
shot,
of
or the
yourselves.
woman in this case, shot Megan.
Yeah, but he's also said that it was dark. And he said, and then the guy got out and it cuts there.
Right.
So give me more context.
A lot of people claim that this audio that this man all said, like, oh, you know, the woman shot or what.
Is this that it was Georgia Peach? Georgia Peach. Y'all know who she is. I mean, tell her to get on camera and you tell me for yourself what you think.
Whatever. Said that this never came out of trial. That's not true.
I mean,
If you
I
guys
don't
go to
know,
this website and you look at the exhibits, this thing is listed there,
Like,
and it's been there for
video
years.
is weird,
All of
bro.
these things were exhibits at the trial.
Thanks
I
to the
believe
YouTuber
that
now.
that audio was exhibit 12. So again, go look at the link.
You got
do
a
your own
husband to take care of.
This is a guy who is
I'm not
called by
arguing
the
with women
defense
that
as
have husbands, bro. I'm not doing it. There's no, especially because they're mad that I wouldn't fuck them. There's no fucking way I'm going back and forth with a fucking old lady on the internet, bro, because I didn't fuck her, or I don't have feelings for her, or I don't care for the way she is as a person. There's no fucking way, bro, when you got a man in your household that can easily get up here and stick up for you. Tell him to get up here, you weird ass. Just because I've switched up my content, don't think I won't come and punch your fucking ass in the mouth. Not literally. Not literally. I know you fucking weirdo people be like, oh, they hurt me. Oh, they threatened to hit this woman. Shut up, man. Punch you in the mouth with this YouTube shit. Got a whole dude in the den, but want to eat dick on YouTube. I know, right? I know.
Sean Kelly. Did this come out of trial? Sure enough, this was available at the trial as one of the many exhibits. This is where shit gets crazy.
She's telling me her
Lanez
man, she was on there crying. She was in the mod chat talking about, I gotta tell everybody something. I got something to confess. I'm like, whoa, don't tell me, bro. You about to spreet this in the mod room, bro. I knew what she was gonna say, dude, because I've been on here so long and have seen so many different types of people and how they act and how they react and how they act with people around, how they act with these people around. I have studied you motherfuckers, man. I've studied people, period. And I see it all. Like, do your brains even work? You have to know that this stupid ass post, check this out. This stupid ass post. Look at this dumb shit. I get a notification, right? That she shared my video. It's funny too. She shares my video, right? The Jack Frost video. Then she says, pay attention to the title. It says 100K subs down the drain. Shows jealousy even after 3 years. Who's still paying attention? You. First 15 minutes, cringe warning. Talking about yet another fine chickie. What? Please, God, don't say chickie ever again. Chickie. It wasn't bad when I was using it to you, was it? That shit look jealous. That shit right there looks weird, bro. This whole post is fucking weird. This looks like, oh, he busted me out. He busted me out. Chickie, 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 chickie. Let me call you a bitch. That's weird. And then look at this. Oh, man, we go to her page. This shit be funny, bro. I can't help it, man. She got 48 subscribers, bro. She got 48 subscribers, man. Her.
Fine. Yeah.
I mean, I feel honored. You took the time to come to my little page, my little 48 subscribers page. I really did. No, seriously, I'm not even being a smart ass. Like, it really shocked me. I was like, well, this shit's cool, you know?
Is that weird or what? Is that weird or what, bro? What's up, kid? That's weird, bro. She said he took the time to come to my page because I got the notification that you sharing my shit. And I've been subscribed to her since she was a mod of mine. I never even took my subscription back. I don't even see, that just shows you. I don't get all butthurt by you fucking idiots. Are you serious? I'm gonna unsubscribe now because it's getting a little weird. That's getting a little weird, bro. That's getting a little weird, bro. Listen, lie about 2 female mods within a month. One mod he accused of cheating on her husband. The other mod he accused of trying to fuck him. I didn't lie about either, though. That's not accusing, but you didn't say I lied. No, you did. You said I lied. So you're saying, so listen, here's how stupid these fucking bitches are. This is how stupid YouTube is. This is how dumb shit is, bro. This is how stupid you motherfuckers really are on here. In my chat, dogging Roxanne out for trying to fuck me up here, right? Trying to fucking be all what she's doing. And then turns around and says that I accused Roxanne and that I was lying. But you were the one talking shit. I'd shut up if I was you. I don't want to get back on y'all tops, man. Y'all are too easy. Y'all do the same things every day, over and over and over. The same thing. And then every so day or so, y'all flip who y'all fuck with. Straight up. Y'all are weird, bro. And y'all ain't getting no fucking traction. Y'all ain't getting no traction, bro. Y'all are passing around the same people. And each person's going around. I'll be watching. It's dumb as fuck, bro. It's dumb. Bro, keep making videos. Please, because no one's subscribing to you. They'll come over here and stay here. Thank you. I appreciate you. Shit weird, bro. ADB watching y'all. I just ain't spoke on it. I will today, though. Why? Who else got something to say? I don't care. I got a Willie's chat today talking shit to him. I don't give a fuck. Fuck y'all. Y'all got something to say about it? Do something about it. How about that? Y'all got me this way now. Do something about it. Because you guys ain't done shit, man. Y'all talk hella shit on YouTube, bro. That's all y'all do. Big tough YouTubers. Ain't busted a grape, bro. Nah, I took it. Bye. I took it. I'm gonna take yours away. You're weird. You're just weird, man. He's like, I like this. I like this, man. Nah, I did the right thing long ago and subscribed to you when you started your channel. That's what I did. I did the right thing long ago. Did anybody else, though, that you thought were your friends? Did anybody else, though? I don't think so.
Went onto the stand as a witness.
Not really. Not really. No one stayed. No one's watching. No one cares. Make sure you go over and donate, though.
And on the
Go donate wherever you're at to have a voice. How about that? Because now you need to do that. You didn't have to do that over here, but now you got to do that. You have to donate. Get the Cash App going, Georgia Peach. That's what you do. Anyway, back to the content.
A witness states this man, Sean Kelly, identifies Tory Lanez
over there
as the
making
shooter.
all those videos and sitting.
So they end up fucking.
Over there making all those videos, sitting in my channel, lusting. Oh, you see there? You see there? Oh, God damn it! Oh man, this detractor. Anybody else want to detract? Run away? Go run your mouth? I don't give a fuck. I'll run my mouth right back to you. We'll see who wins. I bet you I win in the game of war with the mouth. I bet you that. I bet you I outsmart you every day up here. I bet you that. I'm not talking to you, Savannah. I'm talking about these motherfucking dudes. I'll win you and I'll win on these podcast streets when it comes to talking shit.
Themselves by bringing this man on board. So this new bombshell witness everyone's mentioning is actually one of the prime reasons why Tory Lanez was ended up found guilty. Because what did he say when he got on the stand? He says he was firing everywhere, but that the flashes he saw originated with a woman. Okay, here we go. Meg Decien, which is Tory's lawyer, asks Kelly, "Sir, did you see the shorter guy with the gun in his hand?" And Kelly says, "Yes." And then the prosecutor, who gets to go on redirect, says, "How many shots did you see the short guy shoot when you said he was firing everywhere?" And Kelly says 4 or 5 shots. Why is this important? Because based off the recordings of all the surrounding places, there was only 5 shots.
5 shots.
So according to the star witness,
that was all the same gun, by the way. You can tell.
Defense. He claims that Tory Lanez shot 4 or 5 times. This is the same man that everyone's playing the recording of. Okay, so the prosecutor keeps talking to Kelly, and he goes, "Do you recall telling the DA investigator that after the short guy shot the girl fell onto the middle of the road and you could see she was bleeding?" Answer, "Yes, she was bleeding." Question. All right. So the short guy had his arms outstretched. He fired 4 or 5 shots. Afterwards, the girl fell onto the floor and started bleeding. Answer, yes, she was crawling and stumbling across the road. All right. Now, you testified earlier this morning that when the short guy was shooting at the victim, you saw that there was an object in his hand. Is that correct? Yeah. It was obviously something in his hand with the noise and the flashes. And when that object was in his hands, were his arms outstretched? Yes. We go to the next thing. Jaquan Smith, who is the bodyguard, he's the person who signed a witness statement and is basically saying, "Hey, man, Tory Lanez wasn't the shooter." Again, he is Tory Lanez's bodyguard, but whatever. The question is raised, why wasn't this guy testifying on behalf of Tory during the trial? Here's what he claims in his affidavit, all right? I want to present this evidence.
Oh, man.
During Mr. Peterson's trial, but was prevented from doing so as a district attorney was not ready to cross-examine.
Way to get out your timer funky ass out.
And later, they did not call me due to the holidays and the court schedule. I believe I should have been allowed to present this evidence at trial. He claims that because they weren't ready to cross-examine him.
Yeah, and it was the
prosecution comes back, it's like, "You were unreachable. We tried to reach you so many times and you were hiding." In fact, since the shootings happened, nobody's seen this guy come out publicly, even after the fact. Basically, what the DA said is like, "You guys want to put him on the witness list, that's fine, but before you call him, we need some time, so I need a continuance." A continuance is when you extend court by a little bit of time.
I told y'all that's what it was, bro. I broke away from the fucking parasocial relationships that a lot of people were having in our chats. And now they're like, "Oh, fuck this content. I'm not, I want to be around a bunch of bullshit. I want to be where people are talking shit. I want to be around the people that I've been following and paying attention to, like I fucking want to eat their dicks or some shit." It's fucking odd, bro. It is the most oddest thing that I've ever seen out of people in general. It is. It really is. It truthfully is the most oddest thing that I've ever seen. Parasocial relationships, especially online. It's very odd. How you like they'll be in your chat and they'll say, "Oh yeah, we ride with AD, man. We ride with AD." Only but when you're going at somebody, right? But once you break that relationship, stop going at somebody and break the foundation of fighting back and forth and all that shit, then no longer do they care or they respect you the same way. That's what it is. Because you want to know why? There's a parasocial relationship going on for them upstairs. You see what I'm saying? They don't see this as just fun and games and content for the internet. They actually give a fuck. They do. Soldier with the swords. they truthfully like are really embedded into this. And it's like, bro, y'all are weird. That's weird. And the funniest thing is like they'll try to like detract and make an issue with you or like anything to get your attention. And it's fucking weird, man. It's definitely weird. You should really check yourselves, man. What's up, Dupree? Salute, bro. I don't give a fuck no matter what. I'm sure y'all know that. My life is funded by me and me only. The only thing I say is thank you to those that do support this channel. And thank you very much. I can't give you nothing else. I do giveaways. I give back more than any other channel I've ever seen on YouTube alone. I do that more than anyone. So I can't do nothing else. I can't eat your pussy, and I damn sure ain't sucking your dick. So I don't know what else you want other than that. I'm not going to keep a beef going on this channel when I'm monetized for other people because you have an issue upstairs with it. It's very weird. You know that. I hope you know that. It's look it up. It's called parasocial. What's up, Native Virgo? How you doing? What are you looking for?
I was getting my slippers.
What are you looking for?
Oh, it's looking
Oh, there it is. It is. It's called parasocial relationships, man. I'll look it up and I'll read you the full definition. I love y'all, bro, but I'm not going to like jeopardize all this whole channel because y'all see, man, I go at these locals and these idiots, bro. All they do is flag you and report you. That's it. Right now, I'm probably getting reported. It's just I'm not doing nothing wrong, so they can't do nothing to me. I'm keeping it within the guidelines. They say, hi, Stacy. She said, hello. Hello, y'all. But that's what they do. As soon as you say something and they get butthurt, bro, they're hitting the report button. Boom. Boom. It ain't to like go out and just get them down, take them down. It's because they get butthurt. They get butthurt. I've heard Willie change his story 30 different times about me pulling up to him. I scammed the fans. I scammed y'all on the trip to Ohio. The motherfucker don't even know how much I made, bro. He didn't even count my pockets that day. And he says, swore I made $1,000 going to see him. Nowhere near fucking 100. You're an idiot. And you're damn right I'm going to leave your town, your po-bunk town. Get down, kitty. After you called the police on me, bro. You're damn right. I don't stick around. Call the fucking law on me. You got fatigued from it? I did too, bro. Well, I'll tell you what it got. It got shady is what it got. It got what you see now. Backbiting. This person going this direction. That person going this direction. This person friends with that person. That person sucking that person's dick. It's like, what? What? I'm cool with it, man. I would rather just be myself, bro. And that's what I'm going to be. Period. It's very draining. What's up, AC? Imagine being the content creator that has to do the content. Do you guys understand that I was doing that content sometimes? And I didn't even want to. I didn't want to go back and forth these fucking idiots, bro. I've already whooped them. They can't hang in the arena. You better come up here with some fucking knowledge before you come up here. You got to be able to outman me first before you can outdo me in anything. You got to be able to outman me, man. And then you got to also be able to prove it. You got to also be able to prove it. Third commercial, holy fuck! How long we been live? About okay, that's not bad. Like I was in Willie's chat today, a motherfucker talking about he had dentures and screw ins too. I'm like, what? What I said? What does your teeth screw into? He didn't know. He was like, man, get out of my chat, man. Man, get out of my chat, man. I was like, you just tell everybody you got dentures. You slightly did. So what? Who cares? Y'all gotta own y'all shit, bro, because y'all look stupid not owning it. That's what makes you the most stupid. Is y'all come up here and y'all got these flaws and y'all don't own them. Y'all try to lie and hide them. It's like, get the fuck out of here, dude. And then anybody that rides with that kind of shit, I have to question immediately, bro. Upstairs in my mind, I have to immediately question anybody that's riding with that person, sitting in there listening to that nonsense, bigging them up. I'm like, huh? That's a good thing, though. Yes, misery does love company. I like tools too, Phoenix. I got a shit ton of them. Every time I go to a fucking like warehouse or something, I always look at the tools. I'm sure dogs got hella tools. All these men in here do, I'm sure. But like, I don't feel like doing it every day anymore, y'all. I just don't. I don't feel like doing it anymore. It's summertime. I'm getting back to living. Shit. I told y'all once my mother passed away and I moved back to where I was back myself again, that I was getting myself back slowly but surely. And that's what you have now, is me getting myself back to what I was before my mother's sickness. It took a lot from me, bro. It took a lot from me. I stopped my entire life, bro, to take care of my mother. My entire life was put on hold. Quit my jobs to take care of my mother. So I'm now getting the sense of like, all right, I'm getting back into this, man. Fuck this. I'm getting out of the depressive phase. I'm getting out of like the all of it. I'm getting out of the muck, and I'm getting myself back, man. Like I've been like huttered in for the last year. Fuck that shit, man. I'm getting myself back for real, for real. Yeah, I did. I went through it for a little bit. I still go through it though. I mean, I still do. I'm not gonna lie. I still come up here and go through it, bro. Yeah, but you're definitely right. I gotta shake back, bro, and I know that too. That's the thing. I know that. That's how I know that I haven't let it get me. You know what I mean? That's how I know I'm still solid up here, because I know like I know I'm shaking back. You feel me? Like I know that's coming, bro. Like I know I'm gonna do that, and I have. Y'all, I don't have to show. Y'all see. Let's get back to this Meg and Tory, man.
So you have time to talk to the person, do whatever research you need, whatever. Okay. Tory Lanez's team says no continuance. We want the trial to just proceed. And I was like, there's no way that's real. And sure enough, I go to read it. This is from Tory Lanez's lawyer. I just want to highlight to the court, Your Honor. On top of that, that's partially why we want Jaquan Smith. He was present at the location, but even without Jaquan Smith, I think Mr. Sean Kelly's testimony and the GSR on Miss Harris' handgun that was done by the LEPD is sufficient evidence for a third-party culpability. So I'm reading this, and I'm like, oh, what? Because Tory didn't want this trial to go any longer, he said, fuck it, I don't need this witness. Nigga, it's your fault. I'm sorry. If he's not in the original court case, it's only because Tory's team decided not to put him there. And
I heard what Tory said to people while he was locked up. Tory was telling people that he thought he had to be there. Tory's into God. He's a godly human being, bro. And he really, really believes in God. And he thought that he had to go through this in order to help get people free. See, he's been an advocate for people while he's been locked away. He's helped 3 people go home on appeals, bro. That's big. He's helped 3 people give back time. That's big, man, for how long he's been in there. So, like, he felt in his heart that God had put him in that situation for a reason and that he would end up coming home. So, like, maybe he didn't really care in court. Like,
I got a star witness. I would extend court as long as possible to make sure they get to testify. So what does that tell me? Probably not that important. Unless you guys can give me a better reason for why you don't get your star witness on the stand because you don't want to wait a week. Whoa. Your freedom is on the line. You're risking more than a decade in jail, and you're rushing the trial.
You don't trust him. That's the reason you don't trust him. He's just not gonna be good. I don't trust him to be on that stand and not fuck this shit up. So I don't want him to testify.
Yes.
But
yeah, I at trial, bro, I'd have been like, bro, they kept saying that he didn't want to be a snitch. He didn't want to look like a rat. I mean, look what it does to you, bro. Look what happened to 6ix9ine. His career's over with. He is no longer taken seriously. And maybe Tory thought that it could help his career a little, you know? I mean, going to prison ain't gonna, like, make you a badass, but it helps in the eyes of the people that don't know any better. And most of the time, that's what these YouTubers and people that are acting or singing or portraying like rap music or whatever, they're just acting. Like, they're just going at the people that don't know any better. Anybody that goes out and picks up a gun because a song told you to, you don't know any better. And you know what I mean by that.
by cross-examination, they're going to find out that he's lying.
So then we go to the next person. This is the new witness that a lot of people say it's a bit of a bombshell. His name is Brandley James, worked for security for Harris, the other suspect. So that's Kelsey Harris. He was not present at the crime scene. He claims that sometime after the incident, he overheard Harris say that she shot twice and that in a struggle with Tory, 3 more shots rang out. Folks think this is a big deal because it corroborates the...
I condone telling in this situation. I do. I definitely condone telling in this situation. There's nothing bad I could say to Tory if he went right up there and said, Kelsey's the one that fucking did it, bro. I'm not going to prison for 10 years. There's nothing I can say bad to him. You know why? Because I'm a grown-ass fucking man. I'm not an itty-bitty fucking kid. I'm not trying to portray that I'm a fucking gang member. I'm not trying to portray that I'm in the streets. I'm a grown-ass motherfucking man, and I do manly fucking choices. I make manly decisions. And guess what, bitch? You the one that shot that gun that night? I'm going to stand right here on this stand and point your fucking ass out. You're fucking right. Ain't no way I'm getting 10 from that. Fuck you. I would have told in a heartbeat. Am I wrong for that? You ain't right, Kevin. You ain't right. I mean, you ain't wrong. I mean, I hear what you're saying. I'm just kind of giving you pushback. That's all. I'm just giving pushback, bro. Like, I would tell in a heartbeat. I ain't got no fucking code I need to live by, right? You motherfuckers on YouTube swear y'all acting for the goddamn world, bro. Up here acting like gangsters and shit. Man, y'all better act like grown-ass fucking men. Let me see you motherfucker go out there and dig a hole or something. You know how to read a tape measure? Huh? You know what kilometers are? Huh? You know what millimeters, centimeters, inches? Can you multiply that? Can you do fractions? Any of that? You probably, no. What's up, AC? Salute, bro. Can you do any of that? Like, until you can read a tape measure, don't talk to me about anything about telling.
Pace of the shots that were heard in video recordings of the incident. So they're like, whoa, this is crazy. The thing is, he only made this claim 2 years after the trial ended. And there's no evidence to support the fact that he heard this. And thirdly, it would be considered hearsay. I get that people think this is a big deal. That's fine.
Okay, so here's my question. Was he with Meg or Kelsey when he got locked, when he did this, when this happened? Yeah. Even more crying, that motherfucker is lucky to be alive, bro. Who was he fucking? Was he fucking Meg and then cheated with Kelsey? Inquiring minds want to know. He was with Meg, but banging Kelsey on the side. Good reason for Meg to kick her ass, huh? Both of them. Damn. Damn.
But in the court of law, this kind of statement in a lot of places would not be admissible. And even if it was, it really doesn't weigh that much because it's like, bro, you waited multiple years after this whole thing to say this, that you overheard a conversation. That's not going to cut it. They got Tory apologizing post-incident on 2 different calls. On one call to Kelsey and then a text message to Megan Thee Stallion.
Yeah, but he was texting, he was apologizing for what happened, not what happened.
Because we'll play the recordings.
I understand that he's apologizing for cheating. That's what I understand. That's what my understanding is now. Everybody else in the world wants to think he just said sorry just to say sorry. Something happened that night. You got cut with glass. No, he was saying, hey, I genuinely care about you, Megan, so I'm sorry for cheating on you. Because I don't think you understand. What people don't understand is if you've never been cheated on, bro, it breaks you. It breaks you. You're broken. So, like, he probably did feel bad for that if he cared anything about her, though, right? But if you don't care, then why does it matter? Oh, okay. That would be weird, right? All right.
So we're going to listen to it together, and I want you guys to tell me how this works, okay? So let's take a listen. He's calling from jail. He knows it's recording because it always says it's recording.
This is a free call from
Tory?
an inmate at LAPD jail. This call is subject to recording and monitoring.
Hello?
No.
Y'all got out say anything. So what?
You're listening to Street TV.
I said Megan's in the hospital still. I'm outside the hospital waiting.
What hospital?
Now, keep in mind, this is the woman that Tory was allegedly sleeping with, and he was also sleeping with her best friend, Megan Thee Stallion. Keep in mind, Megan Thee Stallion knew that him and Kelsey were involved to some degree, but she never told her that her and Tory were involved. So they're alleging that this is some kind of love triangle, and that's what started everything. He's calling her. Don't forget that on the defense stand, while these guys were on trial, they were alleging that she shot Megan the whole time. It wasn't Tory. So now he's calling the very person that he alleges shot Megan. Listen.
Where are you at?
I don't know. Cedar, something like that. Cedar.
Bro.
Sure.
Regardless, I know she probably never ever gonna talk to me ever again. But, bruh, I just want you to know, bruh. Nigga, I was just so fucking drunk, nigga. I didn't even know what the fuck was going on, bro. That ass. I didn't even know what the fuck was going on, bro. Like, that ass. I'd never do some shit like that, bro. Just that, nigga, I was so fucking drunk, nigga. I just didn't even understand what the fuck was going on, bro. Like, so, whatever,
Yeah.
bro. But, regardless, that's not gonna make anything right. And that's not gonna make my actions right, bro. But I'm just deeply sorry, bro. I never even moved like that, bro. Like, never moved like that at all, bro. Like, for real, dog.
Okay.
But it still isn't saying what he's sorry for. I hate this fucking stupid ass media, bro. I swear they get me so upset sometimes. I could just wring a motherfucker's neck, bro. They make the point to saying that he's saying sorry because, yeah, he's really saying sorry because of what happened. He's just saying sorry because sorry. That isn't saying sorry for what happened to Meg. That's not a confession, dude. It's not a confession.
You guys to just think about what is it in this call. Keep in mind, she's apparently fucking with this guy. She's being messy. He's being messy. She grabs a gun and shoots Megan, and she has to go to jail. She grabs a gun, she shoots Megan, and Tory's the one in jail. He calls her from jail, and he's the only one apologizing. He's the only one who, she don't feel bad. Supposedly she shot Megan. She's chill. And this dude is like on the verge of crying. He said, I couldn't believe I did that.
Like, that's the thing. When you're in the joint, you'll see people do this a lot, bro. And I always questioned it too. And I even did it a few times. I'm not even going to lie, bro. I've spoke reckless on these calls before. You don't think that they're listening, or you don't, you think maybe there's so much going on. They ain't worried about little old me. I think that's why they do it. I don't know. But you got to know that if you're that high profile, they're probably going to listen in. They're probably going to listen in. Straight up. He should have made that call from a cell phone, idiot.
If it was just cheating, why didn't you ever mention it in the call? If it was just you fucking around with your dick, it just sounded like you was avoiding having to say what it actually
mention it. He doesn't have to mention it. Mentioning it might hurt her worse. Right? Mentioning it might hurt her worse.
It happened because you know it was being recorded. But cheating is not a crime.
No. And she's outside the hospital to make it that she of the person she shot. Like, so she's gonna visit the person she shot. Hey, sorry about yesterday, but Tory's in. They were sleeping together. Y'all seen Tory?
It's alleged that they were involved.
Kevin,
that's what.
Shout out to Kev with the $5 drop. I appreciate you, brother. Way to kick off the month. Salute, bro. Happy fucking June, everybody.
Right now, 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 right now.
Pretty much is like a.
Because it's crazy to sleep with someone and call her bruh.
Okay.
Yeah, that ass, bruh.
No, you want to hear the
whose brother are you?
Okay. We're gonna have a little bit of fun. So I'm reading the transcripts of their conversation in the car because Kelsey 2 months afterwards testified in front of the prosecutor. So she's talking, and this nigga he's lit. Okay, he's in the backseat. He's mad. Why? Because they were at Kylie Jenner's place, and basically Megan got mad because this nigga wanted to stay at Kylie Jenner's place because he was trying to fuck her. Okay, so Megan comes in and Cox blocks him. So they get back in the vehicle, they start driving off, and they start arguing. And he's like, bitch, yo, your wet ass pussy ain't wet. And he's just saying all kinds of crazy things, considering her single. That's wild. Now, this is where it gets crazy. Megan's like, hey, man, you ain't shit. You short too. She said some crazy shit. And then this nigga goes, yo, I should shoot you, bitch. According to Kelsey. And Kelsey said, and then they all, what'd you say? He looks at Kelsey. In the back seat, because they're both in the back seat. Megan's in the passenger seat. The driver's there, the bodyguard. And he goes, I'm from Canada. and because, like, I guess he was insinuating that they're like gangsters or something. I don't know. He said, I'm from Canada, my nigga. Do you know? And she's like, okay, and my nigga, I'll shoot you. And I'm like, what in maple syrup? These niggas need to chill. So I was so confused by, he really was like,
what in the maple syrup? What in the Canadian bacon? You better chill out, Tory. Nah, Toronto get busy, bro. Toronto does get busy. But what in the Canadian bacon? What in the maple syrup is going on?
Canada!
It don't really make sense to me. I ended up going to look at the text messages he sent to Megan. It had the same energy. So it's like, how is the one man who didn't shoot nobody, who ended up in jail, the only one who feels sorry and doesn't feel aggrieved by nobody involved? That don't make sense. And you might want to believe it's about the cheating or whatever it is, but I genuinely think the only way you truly believe that is if you're biased. Within 5 minutes of when the shooting happened, she texted her bodyguard, help, Tory shot Meg. 5 minutes of the shooting. Now we go to the gun. And I think this is also a place where
Damn. 5 minutes after the shooting.
Tory's got a bit of a case because when they did the testing, they had Tory Lanez' DNA expert in the state. And surprisingly, both of them came to the same conclusions when they tested the gun. One, when they tested the magazine, Tory Lanez' DNA was not on the magazine. 2, GSR was found both on Kelsey Harris and Tory Lanez. 3, and I think this is the part that fucks him a little bit, Tory Lanez' DNA wasn't conclusive for being on the gun. But 90% of the DNA they recovered from the gun itself is male. Why is this important? Only 2 people are alleged to have held onto that gun before the shooting. One is a female, one is a male. 90% of the DNA that is on the gun itself belongs to a male. Both the defense and the prosecution's DNA expert said they can't exclude or include Tory Lanez's DNA. It is inconclusive. That means that a woman didn't fire the gun like they're claiming. Again, this is just another thing.
But how do they know that Tory wasn't popping that gun off the day before or 2 days before? I don't know about DNA. I'm not a fucking forensic.
It's not a smoking gun because again, it's not his DNA. But what it does show is it points to him. Another thing that counts against him. When the police came by and they located the firearm, where did they find it? They find it right where Tory Lanez himself claimed he was sitting. I get that people are big fans of his. I get that people think he was railroaded or whatever. But I'm being honest with you. If you objectively just look at the evidence presented, right? You look at how the defense team is not presenting this website and how dishonest the medical reports is. It's just like, I can't take it seriously. But yeah, I want to get your thoughts.
Yeah, you asked me what I thought about it, and I told you that I don't know anymore.
Yeah.
Because cross-reference, it's like, I'm looking at the facts, they could be lying. You have to cross-reference what happened in court, and you're like, were people bought? Possible, not likely. That many people, why would you want him inside?
Big as fuck, yo. My cat's gotten big as shit.
It spikes a lot more questions that I have, and my fair answer, my honest answer that I can give you after what I saw is,
I told y'all they're reporting the shit out of me. I told you. Report it up.
I don't know.
Yeah, but I think you, like many other people, don't know because you just didn't research it. That's it.
Yeah.
That's what it really comes down to.
You're rehashing something that was already like a case closed, but let's see what you.
Go through all your.
That's pretty much what I have. I don't understand like the. I feel like what.
I don't even know if he's allowed to even pack a gun. I think it was I don't even know. Then they said the gun was all bright and
what they brought so far is not like
good.
Oh my God! I could see it now. He should be freed. I'm still on the original stance. Like, I want to believe what you're saying because you sound so convincing. But from what I've seen, yeah, it's a no for me. But maybe I'm wrong.
Yeah, I don't. It's up in the air for me. I'm like he said. I want to hope that the man can come home because no one died here. Okay, no one's dead. No harm, no foul. That's the biggest thing that I don't understand here, man. And now he's suffering, and you know what I mean, from all kinds of stabbings and shit. Like, can't we just all like kiss each other and get the threesome going or something, bro? Like, it just there's too much bullshit involved.
I'm wrong. Maybe I haven't researched this.
Too much bullshit in it
enough.
I think they're all liars.
You guys didn't put out anything that was not said or not liars, reviewed bro. Before or not, but I'm willing to listen. You're more patient than I am.
Go for it.
Because the minute that I read that nothing new was,
and they painted it that way, didn't they?
What?
That it was new shit.
Yes, that's what they've been saying. There's a girl, a governor or whatever from California that's saying that, this new evidence is gonna, and it's not new. There's nothing new. Yeah. Like the minute I understood and I read that it was nothing new, I'm saying, so I'm about to read a trial that was already tried.
Yep.
I got my high school diploma and I'm gonna be able to debunk what they did in court. No. Anyways, people are gonna try to debate.
I don't know if he can come back on a retrial. I just maybe an appeal. I don't even know. Like, how much time does he have left? So He's always eligible for parole or early release, though. Yeah, he can always come home early. Like he got 10, he got it in 2023. So what's that leaving? 8, do 4 or 6. I don't know how much percentage you have to do in California. I know here it's like 85% for a violent crime. Like 8, let's say you do 6, get parole, get back out. Maybe 4. I don't know. I think being stabbed is going to help you a lot when it comes to like time cuts. And now that you're in like, he's where all like Danny Masterson and all them are CMC. So it's like he's got a key to his cell. If he has to do the rest of his time there, he'll probably be safe. There's all a bunch of dropouts on the yards and people that just want to do their time. You know, once you hit a certain age, man, this lifestyle, that shit ends. That's stupid shit, bro. Some people just need to grow up. That's what it is. Get a big dose of reality put in their face and grow the fuck up. All right, man, I'm going to jump off here. Y'all have a beautiful night, man. I appreciate y'all. Salute. I'm taking this one down because I don't care for it. I appreciate y'all, man. Salute. I love y'all. I'll see y'all tomorrow. I'm off tomorrow.
Really trying to
So I'll see you during the day and at night.
Fuck. I gon' come with safety. The only time I'm safe is when I'm dangerous. Posted in the 30 with this 30, trying to leave with brainless. We still in the jets, exactly where them boys say we ain't hanging. Put cheese on my head, I come collect that shit. You think I'm playing? Trouble hop out busting at it, brother. Miss you know I'm hitting. We got O's and Bo's in here, and we got wood cook in the kitchen. If I say go get them, they go get them. Young boy fingers itching, fingers squeezing on the trigger. They heard all them glitches. Money man, I run it up. If I fall off, I'm poking shit. Told that bitch quit asking questions, I hate all that notice shit. Recent shots the whole year round, no ring around the road and shit. My little bro, he makes you vanish, he with hocus pocus shit. Chopper bust, they hit the ground, it's too many sticks around. We known to get greasy, pussy, don't you have your bitch around. Switch up on this bitch, I catch him deep, get a whole click around. Put us in the mission, shit that we ain't do, we spinning now. Bitch keep trying to tell me slide, think she trying to set the pick. Other hoes been tripping, texting my bitch on that message shit. Left little bro out there with his brains out, yeah, that's that messy shit. Bought another Glock.